Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo
Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo
Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Narayanam Namaskrityam
Narayana
Krityam
Naranjaiva Narottamam
Naranjaiva
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam
Dehim
Devim
Saraswati
Tato Jayamudiraye
Tanu Jayam
Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu
Kashtaprayeshu
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Nityam Bhagavate
Bhagavate Uttama Sloke
Bhagavate
Bhaktin Bhavadir Naistiti
Bhakti
Krishnaya Vasudevaya
Krishnaya
Devaki Nandanaya Cha
Devaki Nandana
Nandagopa Kumaraya
Nandagopakumaraya
Govindaya Namo Namaha.
Govindaya Namaha.
Hare Krishna. Today we are going to discuss Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 18, text number 49. 1:18:49. Please repeat, begin me the sloka. Idi putra-kṛtāghena.
Iti putra-kṛtāghena.
So anutapto mahā-muniḥ.
So anutapto mahā-muniḥ.
Svayam viprakṛto rājñā.
Svayam viprakṛto rājñā.
naivāghaṁ tat acintayat.
Naivāghaṁ tat acintayat.
Word by word meaning, please repeat behind me. Iti. Thus. Putra. Son. Kṛta. Done by. Aghena. By the son. By the sin. Saha. He, the muni. Anutaptaḥ. Regretting. mahā-muniḥ. The sage. Svayam. Personally. Viprakṛtaḥ. Being so insulted. Rājñā. By the king. Na. Not. Eva. Certainly. Agham. The sin. Tat. That. Acintayat. Thought of it. Translation, please repeat behind me. Translation, the purport by Sivang Grace Abhay Charnavali A.C. Bhaktivinoda Swami Śrīla Prabhupada. Śrīla Prabhupada. Okay. Translation. The sage thus regretted the sin committed by his own son. He did not take the insult paid by the king very seriously. Purport. The whole incident is now cleared up. Mahārāja Parīkṣit garlanding the sage with a dead snake was not at all a very serious offense. But Śṛṅgi's cursing the king was a serious offense. The serious offense was committed by a foolish child only. Therefore, he deserved to be pardoned by the Supreme Lord. Although it was not possible to get free from the sinful reaction, Mahārāja Parīkṣit also did not mind the curse offered to him by a foolish brāhmaṇa. On the contrary, he took full advantage of the awkward situation, and by the great will of the Lord, Mahārāja Parīkṣit achieved the highest perfection of life through the grace of Śrīla Śukadeva Gosvāmī. Actually, it was the desire of the Lord, and Mahārāja Parīkṣit, Ṛṣi Śamīka, and his son Śṛṅgi were all instrumental in fulfilling the desire of the Lord. So, none of them were put into difficulty because everything was done in relation with the Supreme Person. Om Dasa. Hare Krishna. So, this is the continuation of this same, whatever we are discussing from the past few days. This chapter is Mahārāja Parīkṣit cursed by the brāhmaṇa boy. So, why the brāhmaṇa boy cursed? Because Mahārāja Parīkṣit insulted his father by garlanding a dead snake. Why he put a dead snake? Because he was thinking that the sage was insulted him without giving response to him. When he asked for the water, without giving response, he was in the meditation, deep meditation. So he thought he not give the response, respect to me. So since the king is the topmost respectable person in the society, since the sage not respected him, so he thought the sage disrespected. So he wanted to take some revenge. So for that, what he did, he took a dead snake and put him as a garland on the Ṛṣi. And since even though after putting a dead snake also, the Ṛṣi was in a deep meditation. He didn't shake at all. He didn't open his eyes also. He was in a deep meditation. Then he came back to his palace. After he came back to the palace, he was thinking that what Mahārāja Parīkṣit was thinking, whether am I did wrong or the sage did wrong. He was thinking that I did wrong because he is the pure devotee of the Lord. Also, he is the pious person. So the pious person always thinking that I did wrong. So they will take whatever the problem it happened, all this, what is the result it gave the problem, they will take into their account only. So the similar way, Mahārāja Parīkṣit also thinking everything I did, like that he was thinking. And in the case of the opposite party, who is the Śamīka Ṛṣi, he is also not took anything, because this Mahārāja Parīkṣit garlanding a sage with a dead snake, even after came out from the trance, came out from the meditation also, he saw the dead snake, but he didn't took as a serious matter. And he just remove that dead snake and throw it away. Then he was continue speaking with his son. Till now he was speaking with son. So this is the last. Then what is that? What he is saying, what he is doing? The sage was regretting the sin committed by his son. He's not thinking the dead snake at all. Whatever the son explained to him, the king put the snakes, that's why I cursed him. All those things the son explained to him. After hearing this, if at all our cases, if we are in that situation, what we will think? Okay, oh, good boy, my son, you did a great work. Like that, we will pat him. We will encourage our sons if it is in a similar situation. But this brāhmaṇa is a learned brāhmaṇa, is a sage. So what is it? He was regretting for he was thinking that his son did the sin. He's not thinking that the Mahārāja did the sin, his son did the sin. Why he is thinking like that? Because Mahārāja, when he came, I didn't give the respect. That is my mistake. I was in the trance. It is my mistake. I couldn't respond to him. But for his, he got disrespected. So he put reacted. Immediately he reacted. Then he put a dead snake. It is not a matter at all. It's a small thing. But the punishment he got is for that, the son he gave the punishment is the curse to the death punishment. It was very huge. Even in the current situation also, if you see, there are so many news earlier when I was in the childhood times, there are so many newspaper and all, it will come. So many this kind of problems will happen with the common people also. So they will go for a petty shop and some two persons will speak and the one person will take the bidi. the other person will ask only the matchbox. So in that there will be a fight. Immediately they will it will take into the situation, to the extent that one person kill another person. So this is the situation. It was happen. It was still current society. It is happening. Still it is happening. So why it is happening? Because we don't have the tolerance, and else is a false ego. How that person, other person can do it on me. There is a false ego. So this is the way the current society is running. So still if you see somewhere other, the people will be also having just that kind of ego, false ego. So we need to shed those kind of egos fully. So yesterday we discussed about Kṛta. So how the Kṛta, he took the whatever is the king supposed to punish Ramanujacharya, but the Kṛta took it on him. And that is why he took it on him, because that is that respect he is giving to his guru. And also he is not willing to stay in this material world, and also he is not thinking about his own body. He removed his own eyes through his hands. He is not thinking about, okay, anyway, it is Ramanujacharya, why I want to get into that? It is my guru's problem, why it is my problem? No, he was not thinking that. He get into the situation, and whatever the punishment the king gave, the good disciple, he took that punishment on his own. And also the Vaisnavas, as we said, the Vaisnavas always repel for their punishment. Whatever they did anything wrong, they always ask for the forgiveness. That's the reason every day morning we are, after the Tulsi Arti, whatever we are doing, what we are doing, we are asking the forgiveness and also getting the blessings of other Vaishnavas. Even though if we did anything mistake, then we are doing that. And also why we are circumambulating the Tulsi plant. It is very, very important to circumambulate the Tulsi plant in the morning. So by circumambulating the Tulsi plant, what it is happening? So even though we did a great mistake, commit a great sin in the past, that will also go off. That even the sin, like what is the topmost sin is to kill a brāhmaṇa, is a topmost sin. Even though we may did in the past, even that sin also will go off if you circumambulate the Tulsi plant in the morning. So that is the reason we are circumambulating Tulsi plant. It is part of our morning program. So this is the quality of the Vaisnava. Why we should have the faith on that? What is our scriptures are saying? We should have the faith. Because here, if you see the king and the sage, they have the faith on the Shastras, faith on the Acharyas. Why we are saying that they are faith on the Acharyas, faith on the things? Because they are feeling that mistake is ours. They are not blaming others. So this is one of the quality of the Vaishnava, or the devotee of the Lord, or the pious person. So always they will take the problem, they will take this mistake on their side. They won't point out the other person. Even not only in our Sanatana Dharma, it is there for all the other Dharma also. If you see in Christianity, Jesus Christ, what is that? If somebody slapped on your one cheek, show your other cheek, so that he will feel shame and he will go off. So that is the way. So the person who is getting insulted, he should not respond. If he react immediately, what will happen? Even he also getting angry, and if you react then the problem will increase. The person, if the person is a devotee, he knows that. See, this is the particular situation. This situation, I supposed to get this kind of problems. I supposed to go through this kind of problems. So I'm getting this. See, in this situation also, see, Mahārāja Parīkṣit is supposed to go for a spiritual world. You need to go to spiritual world within 7 days. That is the Lord's desire. So it is already destined. It is already written in his fate. But Lord wanted to make some arrangement for that. Because of that, Lord arranged this Śamīka Ṛṣi, Śṛṅgi, and king is supposed to connect in this way, and this incident is supposed to happen, so that the king immediately leave all his material affection and he will start his spiritual journey. Within 7 days, he will leave this material world. And also the great Srimad Bhagavatam, it will give the Srimad Bhagavatam to this entire world. So this is the arrangement of the Lord. It is none of the things in this material world, not only in the material world, in the material world, spiritual world. Nothing, even a blade of grass cannot shake without the permission of Lord. So even a small grass is shaking, it is because of the will of the Lord it is shaking. It is not that of its own it cannot. Even though if you want to shake your finger also, it is by the will of the Lord. It is not your will. It is will of the Lord it is happening. So nothing in our body, even if you see in our body, we don't know what is happening inside our body. So we are just eating the food, and drinking, everything is going inside. How the system he made inside, the system he made properly and particular time, then you will get a hunger. It is a fire in the stomach. It is making the fire. The acid are creating in the body. Then the food is going inside. So we don't know. We just eating, that's all. What is happening inside, we don't know. How it converted, whatever the food you are eating, how it is converted to energy, we don't know. We are just eating and it is converted and after the remaining things, it is coming as a stool and urine. So there's a great machine Lord made. And we put it he put a soul on his machine. The body is a machine actually. He put a great machine. There are so much of 75,000 nerves in our body. How is connected? Everything is connected here and there. And even something happen in our other one part of the body, immediately we are connected to the brain and immediately the feeling is there. So how perfectly Lord made all those, our body, everything. It is Lord's creation. But we are thinking, we will think that, okay, it is my body. But we are unable to understand that within this, our own body itself, it is a miracle. We are not able to think it is a miracle, how it is moving, our body, how it is moving, how it is doing all those activities, how the thinking capacity is happening, how the sound is going inside our body, how we are able to see that, our eyes, how it is working. There are some people, they have the eyes, but they are not, for them, it is not working. Even though their eyes is look like it's perfect, but they are not able to see. Somebody has the ears, but they are not able to hear. So how it is happening? Somebody has the tongue, but they are not able to speak. How it is at all? It is at all. See, the smell. We are able to smell it. Smell it. We are feeling the smell. We are able to see the taste through our tongue. How it is happening? Everything, each and everything in our body itself, it's a miracle. Everything is arranged by the Lord. But we supposed to feel all those things. We supposed to feel that we are nothing in front of the Lord. We don't know anything at all. And that should be our position. We are not different. Till now, we don't know anything. Why the Lord created us? Why this kind of body also He is giving? It's a great machine also He gave. And the machine also grow automatically. See how God created. So put the food. According to the food, your body will create automatically. Your body will change automatically. In that itself, there is a disease also it will come. So this is that also through the Lord. So whatever is happening with us, that is by the will of the Lord, it is happening with us. Everything. He is the cause. That's why we are calling it as the cause of all causes. The Supreme Personality of Godhead is the cause of all causes. But we are thinking that, okay, only the Supreme Personality of Godhead is only He will take care of the devotees and He will kill the demons. And we are not connected with them. So many people are thinking in that. We are not connected with anybody Lord at all. We are not believing in the Lord at all. So even though you believe it or not, believe Him or not, He is there in you as a Paramatma. See, how come you can say that? People are saying that, how come you can follow that? How come you are having the faith, just blind faith? People call us, who are the Vaisnavas, who are doing the practicing devotees, the other people who are the non-devotees, who are the atheists, those people, how we have the blindly, you have the faith? It's a blind faith. It's not a blind faith. See, whatever our Rishi Munis in the previous, our previous gurus, it is coming through disciplic succession. The same knowledge is coming through disciplic succession. See, for example, there is a Olympic game is happening. Sometimes it is happening in China. One country it is happening. and there is a Olympic torch. The Olympic torch, they will take the Olympic torch, they will run over all over the world. It is not the same person is taking the Olympic torch, it is running over all over the places. Suppose it is coming to India, somebody taking from the Delhi, and he is giving some after 10 kilometers, he is giving 5 kilometers, 10 kilometers, giving it to other person, and it is one person, it is handing over to others, handing over to other. Like that, it is coming from Kashmir to Kanyakumari. Till that, the same torch is coming. From then, again, the same torch is going to the next country. Next country, somebody will catch it, and it is taking. So like that, the torch, the Olympic torch, it will go, finally it will reach the place where the Olympic game is happening. But if you see, the starting place is that, and ending place also the same place, the Olympic torch. From where they are going to start the Olympic, from there it will start, and finally it will come to that place through all the multiple people. So it's not only one person is running all over the world and it is taking the Olympic charge, and finally he will be fed up and he will die also. The person, one person is doing all those things. Why it is happening? Because of it is changing the hands. If it is coming to Bangalore, if we get it in the care from, then we'll enthusiastically we'll take and we'll run. Because that is the first time we are getting, then we will have the energy to do that. And we will run and we will take the charge. And we will give hand over to other person. The similar way, the knowledge, it is given by our acharyas, previous acharyas, it is given in the discipline section in that way. How the Olympic torch is handled by one person to another person. The similar way, our scriptures are handled, whatever the scriptures is provided by the Lord himself. It is not our concoction. Our sages say, they said just somebody simply said they got everything. It's not like that. They written on their own. This is written there and their dream. It's not like that. Whatever it is, everything is given by the Lord. First, the knowledge is given to Brahma through the Lord. From there, it is coming to discipline. So, this knowledge, we should have the faith on the knowledge. We should have the faith on the Lord. So, how this Śṛṅgi, Śamīka Rishi and King Mahārāja Parīkṣit, both had a faith on the Lord and faith on their position also. And current, even though if you compare to them, we don't have that much faith. We have the one faith here, we have the double-sided. We are also wearing tilak, we are doing that, we are chanting everything, we have the faith. But if any situation comes to some challenging situation in front of us, we don't have the faith on that. We don't have faith on the Lord. We will think about how much I can sustain here, I can take care of these things. We never think that I will take care of this, I will give it to the Lord. We won't think that. This is because for this one of the pastime in one of the devotee of the Lord. I forgot his name. And what he did, he is full faith on the Lord, complete faith on the Lord. So the Guru asked them to go and pluck the flowers from the garden. He came out, and a couple of sishyas, they came to the garden, and the disciples, they are plucking out the flower. One of the disciple, there is a snake, it bites one of this disciple, and he continued the plucking the flowers. Then other disciple told, hey, what happened? You saw that there is a snake bitten you. So you go on to do the medication, otherwise you will die. Then the other person, the disciple who is then, no, see, if Lord wanted to keep me here, I will keep here. I will be here. Lord wanted to take me to Vaikuntha. Lord wanted to take my life from this body. It is His will. So if it is a snake bite, if it is wanted to take me from my life from this body, it is Lord's will. Let Him take. If He takes my life from here, Lord will keep me in Vaikuntha. I will serve Him in the Vaikuntha. If Lord don't want to take me from this body, I will serve in this temple here only. I will serve my Guru. I will serve my Lord from here only. Archa Vigraha, whatever, I will do that here only. That was the reply he got. And then the other disciple decided, okay, he's a mental person or what? Why he's bitten by a snake? But he has the blind faith. He is doing like this. See, immediately he ran to his Guru and he told, see, he was telling in that way. Then that Guru told, okay, so even if he has the faith on the Lord, let him do that. Even the Guru not told that, oh, go and take the shelter of your medicine, put the medicine and all. But later what happened? Nothing happened to this person. Even though snake bite, nothing happened to this person because of his full faith on the Lord. And also he's not feeling that if I die, I will need to leave this body. No. He is ready to leave this body also. He is not having attachment to this body also. He is not willing to attach to the material world also. Even I am here or I am in the Vaikuntha or anywhere, I will serve the Lord. So that is his mind. That is his position. But in that situation, this is a situation Lord will test the people and they will check our faith, how much faith the person has. We can't imitate the same thing. If somebody is naked, immediately we can't do that. We can't do that again, and the Lord will take. It's not like that. Because we are not that much faithfully, we not get that much faith on the Lord, that much confident on the Lord. So that's the reason we are the sadhaka devotees. We need to do our sadhana properly, and we need to day by day, by hearing this kind of pastimes, by discussing in Bhagavatam and doing the morning sadhana constantly and continuously. Then the faith will increase day by day. And one day we will get the firm faith on the Lord. Currently we don't have the firm faith on the Lord. We are in the both, our legs are in the both sides, material and spiritual. And our strength, we are thinking that our strength as well as the Lord also helping us. So this is the good situation. This is the good, that is also good. But instead of without having any faith on the Lord, we have the little faith on the Lord. We are progressing in the faith, and one day we will get the faith completely. So for that, we need to towards the Lord, we need to think. So every day, what we need to do, even the small, whenever we're getting into a small situation, we need to leave it to the Lord's decision. Okay, I am getting into the situation. This is Lord wanted to be in this. Lord wanted to put me in this situation, so He will take me out. So that faith, we need to slowly, we need to get into the faith, so that whenever there is a big problem will come in front of us, like that. See, for example, LKG exam, you just need to do ABCD. But when you are going to the college, you need to write pages together. PhD, you need to write pages together. It is not, you can't compare with the PhD exam and the LKG exam. So now, if you write, now we are writing our LKG exams. So if you are passed the LKG exam, then we promote to the next class. Finally, we will reach the PhD. Then there also we need to write so much, then we will pass. The similar way, the faith, wherever we are getting into the situation where the small problems will come to us, that time we need to give it to the Lord's decision. We don't want to react. We don't want to help. We don't want to feel a helpless situation. If we give it to the Lord, automatically Lord will take care of the situation. So then we will pass to the next class. So this is the firm faith we should have in the Lord. That's the reason we are chanting every day to the Lord. Our Lord is always with us. We need to feel that. Every moment we need to feel that Lord is with me. So we should not do any mistakes. We should not do any wrongdoing. We should be in the right path. We should be in the pious way. So how our sages, how our great devotees were there, how our Guru, how our acharyas were lived the life, we also aspire to live like the life. We have to aspire to get into that kind of life. So that if you aspire, if you see in the spiritual life, just we need a desire. We need to desire. We don't want to invest anything. If you want to get into a stock market, crores of rupees, you need to invest crores of rupees, then only you will get the 10 crores of rupees. There is no, if you have the faith also, there is a chances you may lose there in the stock market. That is the material way of life. But in the spirituality, if you have the desire, okay, I need to get the love of God, love of the God. I am working towards the love of the God every day. Slowly, I'm doing. Always I'm thinking about the Lord. Lord is taking care of me, everything. So every moment, if you take into that, our faith will be strong. One day, we will have the firm faith on the Lord. Lord will take care of us nicely. Now also not taking care of us, but we don't have the faith on the Lord. So by doing the sadhana, by hearing our acharyas, whatever they are saying, by discussing about Bhagavatam, then we will develop the faith day by day. So our sadhana should be consistent. Every day we should consistently Morning, our primary should be our sadhana, then our day-to-day activities routine, we can get into that. Hare Krishna. Rajraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai.